Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, coming to you with another comparison video. I just recently received, thanks to my friend John, shout out to him, you know who you are, I received from him a watch out of his own personal collection, this Seiko limited edition, what is known as the PogueKX. It is a modern interpretation of a watch that was made back in the late 60s and early 70s. There was one of the 6309 series, I think it was 6309. This watch, famously called the Pogue, because it was a colonel named Pogue that took this watch, a chronograph watch, into space with him I think because he preferred this watch over his standard issue NASA watch, which I believe might have been an Omega. No, maybe it wasn't an Omega. I'm not sure. Somebody will tell me in the comments what an idiot I am. But he took this watch up with him, and this watch has ever since been known as the Pogue. Now, there are three versions of this watch. There's the gold one, which is the one he took up. There's also a blue one and a silver one. I don't own any of those anymore anyway. But I still have this one, although there is a certain YouTuber out there that says he's going to buy this watch from me because I don't wear it anymore. He says he's going to buy it from me. He hasn't yet. I'm waiting. No, I'm just... relax, sir. When you're ready, you know how to get a hold of me. Anyway, this watch came out many, many years ago. And in 2021, Seiko decided to create an homage to the original Pogue. It took their Seiko 5 cases and created a modern interpretation of the Pogue. And you have this one. Now, you can see obvious differences. I mean, first of all, this one is a chronograph with a chronograph second hand, but no running second hand, and a chronograph minute indicator down there. The gold, the dial is more gold than, deeper gold than the modern one. And the bezel is a tachometer bezel on the original Pogue and is a die bezel on the PogueKX. They are Pepsi style, both of them, where you have the blue and red combination. This one is the movement is an automatic movement, but it is not a windable movement. So if you want it to keep running, you either have to wear it or put it on a watch winder. Whereas this watch has a 4R36 movement in it and will hand wind and hack and do all the things that we expect modern automatics do. You can also see that obviously the modern watch is bigger and a lot heavier and bigger in every way. I mean, it's bigger diameter, it's bigger lug to lug, it's bigger lug width, bigger strap. The strap on this one, well, for one thing, the clasp is a single lock. It's a stamped lock, and it uses fold-over links, which you kind of have to drive out from, well, there are little arrows, as you can see. You basically drive the middle part out, and you can see right there, you drive that part out, and then you can size it that way. It's not easy to do. It does have a quick set function of a sort. It's a push function where you have to push it just a little bit to get the date to move. But if you got to move the day, you push it harder. And you can see it also moves the date, so you can really screw yourself up. If you push it just a little too hard, you can change the day too, and that just makes you crazy. And it's a very slender, very small for this time period, but I'm sure for the time period it was made, it was just about the right size. But a very small, very slender watch. Whereas this one is definitely a 2020s, well, this one is actually 2021 edition, but this is definitely a modern watch. It's thicker, it's bigger all around, it's chunkier, the movement is more accurate, the quick set is a hell of a lot easier to work with. Turn it one way to set the day, turn it the other way to set the date. The bezel rotates. As you can see, it's a 120 click bezel, whereas this bezel is fixed. But the reason for that is it's a dive watch. I mean, you have to rotate the bezel for a dive watch to be, well, a dive watch. That's part of what being a dive watch is, setting the bezel to the minute so you can track your underwater time. So they're similar, but they're not exact. I mean, this is not an exact replacement or recreation of this watch. This is a chronograph. This is a diver. Not the same. Obviously, the dial colors are a little different. They do both have day-date functions as complications. They're both beautiful watches in their own right, but they're definitely not the same. They're cousins. But they are really nice watches, and I thought a side-by-side comparison of these two watches was a natural, given the fact that I got this as a loan and I own this one. So I just thought you guys would like to see a Pogue and a PogueKX side-by-side. And I do hope you enjoyed the video and got a little entertainment out of it, some information out of it. If you did, don't forget to click that thumbs up button for me. Yes, my thumb is still screwed up. A thumbs up does help the channel, especially with respect to the YouTube search algorithms. We're trying to draw more people to the channel, so that it does help me. So please don't forget to do that. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to try and troll me, or you are going to try to leave links to bad places on the internet, I will simply block the commenter, and I will delete the comment. If you're new to the channel, of course, I do welcome you. I'm glad you found me. I hope you were entertained by this video. And if you'd like to look at all the other videos I have, you will be continued to be entertained. As a matter of fact, you can watch a detailed video of this watch just by simply searching through my videos. You'll find, just search Seiko Pogue. You'll find this one. And you can learn all the details about this one. And you can look, and in that same word search for Seiko Pogue, this one will pop up as well. And you can get a detailed video of this watch too. All I ask in return is that before you leave, please click the red subscribe button at the bottom of the video window. Don't forget to click the bell icon too, so that when I do other videos, I upload them, or I do live streams, you will be alerted to the fact that those things are happening and you can respond accordingly. As I always say at the end of my videos, it is, in fact, a crazy old world out there. It is not getting any less crazy. So I hope that when you go out into that crazy old world, you will be careful. You will stay safe, you will stay well, you will stay healthy, and you will come back to this channel. So please be careful out there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.